Good morning, everyone. So, today I just wanted to drop the recent news piece that is concerning Meta. So, since it's an ongoing trial which has been faced at the federal court in the US, where 29 states have gathered together to sue Meta over its policies in the US, which is harming teenagers. And one of the former employees of Meta has been a whistleblower in this particular case. Um, because he feels that Meta is focusing more on productivity and growth as compared to the harm which is being caused to the teenagers at this particular stage, because his own daughter, while she was setting up her Instagram or Facebook account, was basically facing a problem because once she joined the platform, she figured out that there were several misogynistic comments which were basically allowed on the platform. So more than for example, her using the space for productivity or for having a healthy discussion, it became a space where people started making comments on her body parts, and it was very violative. So she felt very sexually violated. So Meta has not taken any such steps to protect such teenagers or such kind of child abuse, or for example, any safety controls, etc., which have not been regulated properly. And also there has been sometimes we are used to doom scrolling, so children or teenagers who have constantly been engaged in the practice of continuously scrolling through updates on their feed on platforms like Facebook and Instagram, there is no control or there is no regulatory monitor to estimate the time for which they are spending on social media. So this could harm their productivity to a great extent, and as a result of which many parents or many of their friends, etc., are very much, or extended family are very much concerned about about where this can lead to. So Mark Zuckerberg in this particular case has not really taken any measures, and that is what is concerning many of the parents with regard to their children or their teen adults who are being targeted, especially in the US. So because most of their free time is going on social media. So, and social media is even no longer a platform for youngsters to discuss material that is, or discuss content which is healthy or which is productive, which is knowledgeable, which adds any useful content or contributes in any form which can enhance their knowledge. But it has become a platform where people are mostly involved in showing off their travel pictures, or more of their bodily content, or most of their that is basically flaunting their figure, or so this kind of content which could be abused or which could be misused, especially when you don't have regulatory protocols or safety regulations which have been fixed onto your social media platforms, or so therefore this has become a very concerning topic, and we must closely follow this page, or we must closely follow this piece of news to understand where we are exactly headed in terms of this. And Meta is already facing a number of cases. So and there are several ongoing disputes on different fronts which are being faced by Meta. So this seems like one more added to the bag. So it will be an interesting space to watch out for, although this has got nothing to do with IPR as such. But this is something that we must closely look out for, because we are also talking about data privacy in this particular case. My last video was on the DPDP Act, and where it is merging, where data privacy and AI are merging. So since we are viewing artificial intelligence through the lens of data privacy and through the lens of DPDP Act, of course US has its own protocol called the San Francisco Consumer Protection Act. So therefore it is important to also view these things from the point of view of data privacy, and to what extent Meta conducts regular audits or reviews, and to what extent it is able to control the content which has been uploaded on social media in the form of images, texts, videos, etc. So that is why we must closely watch this space and monitor what is going to happen next. And I'll keep you updated on the next turn of events in this particular area. Thank you.